Pew, 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 pew. In a place beyond sight and time.
Heimdall, open the Bifrost.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Are we there yet? I've been falling for 20 minutes.
Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, we're live!
Hey!
Welcome, everybody who is here, or if you're going to be here but not here yet, welcome. Wait for it. You'll still be welcome. Okay. Hey, guys, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. It's kind of nice to have players for a game.
Yeah, it's always a good thing.
Always better than not.
So, for anyone who doesn't remember, these guys are no longer dreaming, but they're in the dream dungeon.
Well, to be fair, we have no proof of that.
We could be dreaming.
Yeah, that is true. But out of game, that's the case. Anyway, so we are playing with the maps on Incarnate. That is what I'm using. I will bring that up now. And the guys are right here, all bunched up together. And I shrunk your sizes so that each one of you can actually fit in one of the 4 squares in the 10-foot by 10-foot square.
There you go.
Until I become
So
a giant.
well,
gorilla
except Arg, he's actually a bit bigger because he's actually a bit bigger, as you can see. So this makes perfect sense. You each will take up 5-foot square, so only 2 of you side by side. This makes it easier to figure out who can actually move where. Now that I got you more fitted to size. So anyway, you guys are all through the door, staring down this hallway, and you see this is a Kuatoa. And as I explained to you last time, he has his hands out, palms up, kneeling as if he's preparing himself to die. And go. So what do you guys think of that? I believe I put Warlock in the back. Arg is right there. One of these guys would be Duke because he was first in, and then Oogway and Clickbait. You can decide which one of these 2 you are. So who sees what? Who says what? What are you guys going to do? His back's to you.
Why do we get the impression that he's waiting to die?
Because he's kneeling and his hands are open, and he's in like rags, and he's just sitting there waiting. So in this dungeon, that's probably the best bet that he's waiting for. But he could be for another reason. You don't honestly know for sure.
I forget. Is this hallway dark or is it got light?
No, they're all dark. You guys have to rely on your dark vision, or you, which
I don't have
don't
it.
have any. You got.
I'm gonna cast that spell on myself yet.
Yeah.
So
I'm in the second row, right?
because I haven't done that since before, so I'm gonna go on and do that. I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself.
Okay, so now you're all good to go for
8 hours.
I was going to say 60 feet, but yeah, 8 hours. Except Warlock, who can see 120 of the little goober.
I say, so I know you lessers can't see as far as me, but there's some dude down at the end of this hallway who looks like he's just kind of given up, like he's expecting something to come kill him maybe. So I say we either just walk on by, let him do his thing, or wait to see what comes to kill him.
Look out.
That wasn't me, I swear.
Well, we've
Yes.
seen.
All right, so you guys heard what Warlock said. What do you
Yeah.
have to say?
I was just gonna write. We've seen these Kuatoa aren't much of a threat, so I'm good with just walking by.
I'll go first.
Hello, my good man.
Well, you're not there yet.
I'll put my hood up.
I'm going to put you, you're
I'm
Yeah,
putting
we're
my
all
hood. I'm putting my hood up.
Okay, you guys are directly behind him.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to just continue down or what?
Did he react to us getting this close?
Did even yeah.
His back's to you. He's just same
Okay.
position.
Okay.
I'll walk on down there a little bit more and say, "Hey, how's it going?"
Okay, as soon as you get down to about right here and you're about to say, hey, this guy, something rushes past, hits him, and he explodes, basically, blood and guts everywhere. And standing there is a Minotaur in place.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Well, that was pretty.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
But the Minotaur hits his head on the wall. He's a little disoriented, and then he looks up at you, Arg.
Hey, how's it going there?
And immediately, it's as if he is standing still and shifted away, and he disappears.
I'm gonna say, Arg, peek around the corner.
But as soon as he disappears, this guy comes up behind you and says, "Ah, my friends, I plane shifted him away. I've been looking for someone in this dungeon that can help me escape. You look like hardy people."
Wait,
Are
so
you-
this guy disappears behind us?
Yeah, he's apparently followed you and saw that the Minotaur was there, and he plane shifted him away.
Plane shifted him away.
I'm gonna roll insight on this guy.
Yeah. What is this guy? What does he look like?
Let's see. I actually have a description right here.
I mean, is he a Krakatoa or whatever? Or
The volcano?
Actually, he
Krakoa.
looks as though he's in like noble get up, really fancy. He has a cape. It flutters a little. He's proud of it. And he's smoking a pipe, and he looks like he has a tiger's head. And the one of you that rolled Insight, Warlock, you can tell that he is what is called a Rakshasa.
Cool. I rolled a 21.
Okay, so you can tell that everything he said was true.
So he did plane shift him away, and he's looking for someone. What did he say? That he's looking for someone to help him.
Yeah, he's looking for someone who's hardy and can help him escape the dungeon.
Help me help you.
I'm just gonna be like, Duke, does your cape have other powers? Because he just comes across as arrogant. And Duke's invisible at the moment, so.
Dude, what?
Well, Duke put his hood up, so he's invisible at the moment. So I'm just gonna turn to the guy and be like, Duke, is that you? Does that cape have different powers?
I will not respond because this is beneath me.
Okay.
It is the Duke.
So what say you? A truce till we get out of the dungeon?
I say, hey, how you doing there? Nice to meet you and all. My name's Warlock. I'm a sorcerer, and recently a bard, if you can believe that to be true. This is the rest of the gang. They're less important, but I'm sure you'll get to know them if we do band together to get. So, how long you been down here in this gym jam?
Well, there's no way to know the passage of day and night, but it feels like a few years, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I mean, here's a good way I've found of keeping track of time by your twos.
He does his fingers. He's like, twos?
Okay, so if you've been down here that long and haven't found a way out, what makes you think that we're gonna be any of more luck? Is it just because you want big, strong, burly folk to keep you safe?
Well, obviously that's a plus, but no, it's not that I can't find a way out. It's that I am unable to get past who guards the way.
Oh, I see. And who's that now?
Well, let's see. There's different guards. I keep getting stuck on this level. There's I think I have found the way out, but it is locked, and it is magically locked. And you have to have some sort of key, and I've yet to find it to unlock the door.
Okay, can you show us this door?
Yes, I can, my friend.
All right, lead the way, please.
Well, could I lead behind the very large one?
That wouldn't be leading.
I mean, that's up to him, but you're definitely gonna stay in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, so excuse me. All right, so he
Did he tell
you're
us
in
his
that
name?
position. Do what?
Did he tell us
His name.
his name? What is your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Rakhava.
Rakhava. Okay.
No, Rakhava.
Sure, what you said.
Well, can we call you Rocky for short?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm Rocky. Okay, so let's speed this up a little bit.
Just like this relationship.
Okay, so I'm moving you guys down. You're passing this corner, and now you're at this corner. Do you want to do anything?
I don't know.
I'm asking
Rocky,
you guys
did
to
you
do
do anything?
really checky.
Hey, Rockola. You seem to be, since you've been down here so long, I assume that you know where like the dangerous spots are.
Oh yes, I know where some are, but some are moving dangers.
Sure, but the ones that are stationary and constant, could you give us a heads up?
Oh yes, I can. The Minotaur has a brother. I believe he's on down the next corner we take after this one.
Okay, great.
So this you plane shifted the other Minotaur away. Where did you send it?
Well, I don't really know. Just away from this plane.
Okay. And you can't just do that to the brother, or are we gonna have to deal with the brother?
I can only do that once a day, Sladley. I'm not well versed in spells. That's just I learned that one.
Okay.
That's incredibly convenient.
Yes.
Well, I thought it would be a useful one.
I mean, yeah, I mean you're not wrong. I'm not arguing with you there, pal.
You guys, what are you doing? You moving on down?
Uh,
When he said next corner, he said he was meaning this one.
Okay.
So
so you're saying you're only good at the one spell, then what are your skills? I'm asking as we're slowly moving here. What can you, other than is there anything other than information if we were to get into a fight that you
well,
that
he
you bring to the
simply goes-
table?
He simply goes whoosh, and shows you his claws that he has. He goes, "Oh, while I'm dressed as a noble, I can scrap with the best of them. You see, I can hold my own to an extent, but being alone down here it's not good. No matter if you're as big as your big fellow right there."
Okay.
All right, so you're at halfway point, Arg. Do you want to continue on? You don't hear
Yeah.
anything at the moment? You don't see anything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, just tell me when you want to stop.
So
Well, before I get to wherever the
Right here.
yeah.
Okay, and Rocky's right there beside you. Then the rest of you guys bring up the end. All right. What do you want to do now? He tells you, okay, now it's somewhere around this corner. He likes this corner for some reason, and the brother's usually here. Whoops.
well,
Whoops.
I would normally tell Duke to go in back to see if what he sees.
Let's just say
Duke
Duke
is
is
here,
invisible at the
But
moment,
he's
right?
invisible.
Right.
Yeah. So have the Duke peek around the corner and see what he sees.
Duke, do you do that?
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
Okay, you someone hit your shoulder, Arg, but you don't see them. Okay. Nothing. You get here, and you see the Minotaur asleep in the corner.
Okay, then I will shuffle quietly back and
There you go.
I'll shuffle back and explain and take my hood off when I get over there and let them all know.
All right, you're letting them know. All right, what are you letting them know?
That the Minotaur is right around this little horseshoe bend, sleeping.
Okay. I guess I'm going to try to sneak up to him and attack him in
I
his
mean,
sleep while he's
I
prone.
I can cast a web on him, but it's
Well, Arg already made a decision. He's already around the corner.
okay.
Okay.
I'll put my
So
hood
you
back
guys
up.
are waiting over here.
No, but I mean, we're not. We would say. I would say close enough for like once, because I don't think Arg's going to kill him in one blow. So be ready to help him.
Well, then you're right here.
So that'd be 19 to hit.
Is that with advantage because you're sleeping?
Yeah, I rolled with advantage.
Do you automatically have advantage, or are you not raging?
I'm not I should have went into a rage.
Well, I was going to. If you were to have gone into a rage, I would have
Yeah.
let you roll a third d20. Are you
Okay.
raging?
Sure,
Then roll another d20. See if you get a crit.
I did.
How did I know?
He's like a plus 27 or something. So if he rolls a 2, it's like a 19.
I rolled a 4, so it'll be a 20.
Alright,
So I guess if you double it, then a 40.
So the damage is 40?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say you hit him so hard, he wakes up. He's not quite dead yet, but he can't get up. He's just sitting there swinging. His legs are of no use. You crush them.
Nice.
So any attack from anyone now has advantage because he can't move. He's just swinging wildly and puffing and snorting and puffing like
So do we need to roll initiative?
Whenever
you guys can just
I get another attack, you know,
Okay,
attack
Go for
action.
go for it.
We didn't quit.
So that would just be like a 14 to hit,
I'm going to say that hits.
and a 21.
Okay, this
Yeah.
guy apparently is not very strong.
He is dead.
Okay. Did I find anything on the corpse?
You loot the corpse and you find a lot of crunchy bones.
That's it.
And aside from that, you actually find parts of a jawbone that have teeth in it, and they're all gold. So you equate that to basically 50 pieces of gold
Oh, nice.
Nice.
and a dagger, as well as his axe, which is not magical or anything. It's just a regular
Does this
great axe.
jawbone look like it could be a key? Does it look like it's like the teeth are like
No.
where it could be serve as a key? Okay.
It's pretty obvious it is not a key of any kind.
Okay.
It's connected to the skull bone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I step back and tell everyone that it's all clear.
Okay, so when you guys walk down a little bit, Arg's in front, and Rocky goes, "Hold it, Mister Arg, is it? Be careful. Somewhere down here, if you step on the right stone, it'll begin to have acid rain fall."
On like the right or the correct?
On the right stone?
Is it the
Yes.
stone on the right or the
As in
actual?
correct. As in correct.
Okay, well, which stone is it?
Well, I'm not sure. I just.
Then
I
how do
only
you
went
know
through
if
it
you haven't
once.
triggered it?
Well, I only went through it once. I didn't going, I did coming, and I just ran out as it burned me. But it's somewhere in the next, look, can you guys see my mouse? 10,
Mhm.
20, 30, 40. Somewhere in those
How-
squares.
How easy is it set off?
Well, I was just walking along, and then all of a sudden,
So
I'm going to take out one of my Fistchai's Jawbreakers and just sort of
And roll them down.
roll it down the hallway.
Okay, you roll it down the hallway and it rolls into darkness.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
And I'll move over a little bit and roll down another one.
Okay.
Same thing.
You roll it same way.
No, he
Well,
moved over
no,
and
no,
rolled
no.
it down the other side of the hall.
Okay, you roll it on the other side of the hall. It gets to right here, and all of a sudden, 10, 20, 30 foot, this greenish liquid
I found it.
rain comes pouring down, and it creates this steam, and it's acidic steam. So you guys need to back up, and I'm not going to move you on the thing, but you all back up, and after about 45 seconds straight, it stops, and now there's acid on the floor, slowly seeping away into the stonework. But there's 30 foot covered with acid. So if you walk across it, you will take 2d6 acid damage, but that's it. Unless you can go over it somehow.
Okay.
Or you wait it out.
So, but we know which side the trigger's on, so we can conceivably walk. Once the acid's gone, if we want, we could walk down the other side and get by it.
All of you are small enough creatures, you can only walk the 5 foot on the sides. Yes, you could all not trigger it again now that you know which side it's on.
I mean, how quickly does it look like it's going away?
It looks as though after about 6 hours, it'll be dry.
Oh, jeez.
6 hours, huh? Okay. Anybody got anything that we could use to like?
I don't.
Get by this?
Not for
Oh, I
anybody
thought you meant to
else.
pass the time. I didn't know if Alec was going to get the cards out when we start playing.
I mean, sure. If you're up for a friendly game of, you know, bet all your gear.
Bet all your gear.
Or at
But
least
that
your
fancy
clothes.
cloak there, dude.
Yeah.
How big is the puddle?
Were you asking me? I can't see you guys. How big is what?
Can we tell how big the puddle is?
2d6 damage. I'm gonna run across it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Alright.
gangway. I don't got time for this.
Excuse me, pardon me. Look out!
Seeing how I probably won't use it a whole lot, I'm going to use gaseous form and go over it without taking any damage.
Okay. Well, I guess.
That's 8 points for a warlock.
Mm,
What about the rest of you? And Mr. Gaseous Form here is good to go. Rocky immediately just follows suit and goes, ah!
all right. I guess I'll just go across it.
Yeah.
Okay, you going for it? All right, that'll be 5 points of damage for you. And if this is acid damage, so if you have a resistance to that.
I don't think so.
Okay, what about the rest of you? Same thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is this an acrobatics roll or anything, or is it any?
No, you're just running across acid and it burns you.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you like hardcore parkour off the wall, John?
I mean, I'm saying
If you want to try that, you can. It'll be an acrobatics roll.
Sure. If you fail it, though, he's gonna.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna get
land
more
face,
damage.
face
Face
first,
first.
right?
First, let me
And
tell
my,
you quick.
and my entire cloak melts into the acid.
Yeah.
You
with
take
that-
9 clickbait. That's your damage, brother.
9.
All right, I'll just run across it. Sure, why not?
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd want to try the acrobatics. It'd be cool.
I know it's not worth it.
All right. Well, then your damage will be 10.
But the acid can't see him.
No, it can't. Can it? All right. So you guys can clearly see you have 2 options now.
Well, luckily we have a guide.
We have that, yeah.
Which way, rock guy?
Hey, Rocky.
I'm afraid, my friends, either way leads to something most dreadful.
Well, what are our options of dreadful?
Well, there's the archway we can crawl through. It's this way.
Don't
Okay.
like
Or
crawling.
we can go to the locked door. It does have a barred window. You can see inside though this way.
Yeah, I told you I wanted to go to the locked door.
I thought the locked door was the way out.
Oh, this isn't the way out. It's to a room, and there's a door on the other end of the room leading to another hallway.
But this is the magic locked door he was talking about.
No, this was not the locked door he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A different locked door. Okay.
Yeah.
So you said dreadful. What's dreadful about having to crawl under an arch or deal with a locked door? What are we facing on the other side?
Those things aren't dreadful. I'm not a fool. What's dreadful is what awaits on the other side. You have to
Yeah.
get past it to get to the hallway that leads out of there.
And what is it that we're facing?
Pennywise.
Oh, well, why don't you just look through the window on the door down here? You'll see for yourself.
And I assumed crawling through the thing. Well,
Oh, so it both goes to the same room.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yeah. So he brings you down, tells
We
you to
can
look through. The door is just it's a stone door with a lock, and it has a block cut out of it with bars on it, so you can see in the room.
Okay. And well, I shouldn't go. Warlock should go and look.
Can I ask Rocky, is it a room or is it a pool of water?
Well, funny you should say that. Who's looking in, and I'll describe it.
I'll look in since I have the best dark vision.
Okay. Well, any one of you could see deep enough in there to see it, but what you see is a room. There's a lot of water in it, but no, it's not a pool of water like before. What it is there's a hydra in there,
Oh, jeez.
chained up by its back feet, but it can still move around. And every so often, water will pour down from the top, filling up about 3 feet of water for the hydra to roll around in and slowly drain through. And then after another bit of time, you wait 5 minutes, and then water comes down again, wetting the hydra. And you also see this little hallway here, and what you think is a door right here. It's at the edge of your vision.
Well, Rocky, is that a door over there?
Well, oh, he hasn't got past the hydra. That's what I haven't got past the hydra. I
thought
think
you-
it's a door. I'm not sure.
I thought you said you had made it to the magical door, and that's what you needed our
Yes,
help
but
with.
I went through the other way, through the top end.
Can I roll?
So would that be the easier way to go if we go back and go through the tar pit and avoid?
Well, I there's other dangers too, and there's that horrid baristro wait you keep hearing. You know that sound that thing's nasty. I almost died.
So is it easier to get past the hydra, or is it easier to get past the other stuff? Is what I'm asking you.
I would suggest it's easier for the hydra, but I mean that's saying that it's like, eating ice cream fast or slow. Well, one of them's easier, but they'll both have potential for brain freeze.
Can I roll nature to see how much I know about hydras?
Sure.
I was gonna say I should know a bunch about hydras.
Oh, then good. 'Cause I rolled a 16.
Okay, I'm gonna say pretty much where you need to know about
What I want to know about them is, do they have any sort of, do I know if they have any sort of projectile spit or breath weapon or anything like that?
All right.
Or if they're
I
just
don't-
strong, meaty boys?
All right. You are not 100% sure because it was a 16. You might want to consult the druid.
Here, I can roll.
You don't think that they have any sort of projectile weapon, but you do know that it has multiple heads and all of them bite.
Well,
And
that's
they're
fine.
snake-like, so they have some reach.
That's
well, I
fine.
rolled a 23 on nature. Does that tell me anything more than that?
Oh, yeah. You know they have a 10-foot reach with each head, and you know that it has 5 heads starting out. And you also know that once a head is cut, if fire does not seal it, it will grow 2 in its place.
Oh, that's great news. I know all sorts of fire. Speaking of which, you said this thing's chained up?
Yes, so it has the run of the entire room, but it can't follow down a hall.
Okay, great. Can I just start shooting fire blasts at it, fireballs from the door?
Well, you got to open the door first, but yes, you can attempt that, but that's not going to seal a head. That'll blow a head off. Then you'll have to seal the head after blowing it off if you hit the head.
So,
And there's 5.
which means it can attack 5 times.
But I can also use a fireball, and that would hit all the heads.
Possibly, yeah. There'd be a roll for each head.
Well, it's a saving throw.
Yeah.
Saving throw for each head.
The spell transforms creature.
So it's-
I wonder
you're
how much
saying-
do I know about the wisdom of a Hydra from my thing?
It has about the same wisdom as a humanoid.
Okay.
What were you going to ask? Or
So if we were to attack it, we couldn't attack like the body of it.
yes, you can attack the body of it if you like.
But it's going to keep attacking with
From what I know about Hydras from outside of the game, the attacks kill the heads.
Yeah, if you attack, you'll be attacking the head.
Yeah.
Could I put a fog cloud in there and we can just walk around it?
I mean, I could cast darkness too.
I was going to say we
Well,
could.
you would have to beat its passive perception.
No. Well, if we cast darkness, how big is the room? How big of an area can darkness
10
cover?
foot,
So-
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
You
By,
cast it on its chain that's
well,
on
its
it.
chain has slack, so it can get to any point in the room.
I know, but like where it's connected to it.
Oh, if you cast the darkness on the chain where it's connected to the animal?
Yes.
It's only a 15-foot radius, so 30
Yeah, that will
feet.
get the whole hydrant.
But if he just moved outside of the darkness,
What
it
I was
wouldn't
saying
fill the room.
is, but he wouldn't if you cast it on where the chain connects to his leg.
Because it would move.
Right.
And then I could
Well,
use.
I can cast it on him too. It's
Yeah. So if
Well,
you cast
yeah.
it on the Hydra, where he has to stay in the darkness, and we can see the dark, we can see where the dark spot is, and I cast Pass Without Trace on us, so we're not making any noise. We could conceivably just walk around it.
Yep.
So if you do that, all you got to do is beat his passive perception. And if you do, nothing happens. If you don't,
And yeah, and with
each head will have an attack at disadvantage.
and Pass Without Trace would give us plus 10 on a stealth roll.
Well, 7-2. He's good.
Well, yeah, Duke is good anyway, but
yeah. Duke is already through the room.
I'm waiting
I'm
on
gonna
the other
actually
side.
unlock the door yet, but yeah.
I'm like, where's taking those guys so long?
Oh, I forgot. I had one planned. There you go. That'll work.
There he is.
So I'm thinking let's.
That
I'm
sounds like a
liking
good
the
plan to me.
darkness and Pass Without Trace plan, and let's
Okay.
see if we can slip by this guy.
Ooh, that sounds good. I like that.
All right, so
So how many creatures can you do with that?
that's where I'm looking. For a veil of shadows radiates of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has 10 plus bonus to dexterity check. The creature doesn't
Okay.
actually say a
That'll
limit.
be everybody.
Yeah, it gets every. It doesn't say it doesn't have a limit. I thought it did.
All right. So who is trying for the door? Then we need to unlock this thing.
Well, I assume Duke's gonna pick it for us, please.
I can do that. All right. Roll. sir.
I rolled a 17 on the lockpick.
That did had the DC at 15. So door unlocks, and it's a heavy door, but you managed to get it open. And as soon as it opens, it's loud. The Hydra looks up and stares at the doorway.
All right. I'm just trying to decide if I want to spend sorcery points or not to cast my. I'm just going to cast regular darkness. I'll just use a spell slot.
Okay, so darkness. Let me.
I have it here.
The Hydra is always in darkness until the spell runs out. Because you
Which is
cast
up
it
to-
on him, right?
Yep, up to 10 minutes.
All right, so he is in darkness.
Great.
All right, so we're gonna start trying to edge around him, around the edge of the room.
So, Duke just right there to the door, and it is totally a locked door. And the rest of you, I'm going to put right here, and then you all need to roll to beat the passive perception, and this is stealth.
Now, would we? I know we already have the bonus, but would we also get advantage because he can only hear, he can't see?
Well, passive's passive. He's not trying to look at you at all. I mean, because he can't see. But I mean, you got a +10 plus your. That's. Is it just +10 or plus yours?
No, it's an additional plus.
It's
10,
an
right?
additional 10.
Right, so yeah, you guys should all pass unless one of you rolls poorly.
Yeah, I got a 23.
I got a. What's my? I'm looking for what my bonus is because 30.
Right.
I got
So,
a 21 before my bonus. Which I'm,
so you roll a 20 die, right?
Yeah.
And I get +10, right?
Plus your
Plus your
plus.
regular
Whatever your
plus,
stealth
you
plus.
have one. It's stealth on your paper.
Your dexterity.
Oh,
modifier.
+2. Okay.
So you got plus 12 or whatever you roll.
So I rolled a 5.
7.
Plus
17.
12.
That's a 7, and then a 10 is a 17.
Yeah. So you're actually. I'll tell you, his passive 16.
Nice.
You rolled and you beat it, and now it's Rocky's turn. And he rolled a 2,
Oh, shit.
so he is 12.
Oh,
He has 0 to dexterity.
Been
good knowing you.
So, I guess
Thank
I'm
you for your
rolling for
non-help.
attack here.
Finally, somebody does worse than I do.
so is this door unlocked?
Oh crap! No, it's not. And I rolled a natural 20, so he takes 20 piercing damage.
Did you
Hey,
do?
my friend!
Did you do disadvantage on your attack roll?
Oh
Yeah.
crap! Thank you.
Yeah, because he's in darkness.
He's still hitting.
Well,
Well,
worth a shot.
So, I'm gonna roll initiative, but it's him and the Hydra. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm trying to figure out if we can.
I
I
mean,
mean, we're out of the Hydra's range, supposedly. So if he can just run over to us without dying, then we'll be out of the Hydra's range.
Okay, if he just keeps running.
All right. Well, he is going to use all his movement. He makes it here. I'm going to say that gets him one more attack from the Hydra. Disadvantage. I remember this time. And that is crap, an 18 plus 8. So he still hits. The other one was a 19. Well, that's another 20 piercing damage. So Rocky's bloody.
All right, but did we make it out of the
But
room?
he just made it here. Let me refit to size so I can get you guys.
Run!
Yeah, you guys all make it. It's just too much to put you all in here. But yeah, the Hydra's like right there, but the chains got him.
Okay, so
So this door is locked. You gotta have someone unlock it.
Yeah,
can Duke have been working on that?
Yeah, I was just watching and laughing probably quite a bit. I got a 17 again.
Oh snap! That works. So you all can go into the room.
So how much damage did Rocky take?
40.
40. Our probably should have our
Hold on, I think he's got. I think it's halved. I got to double check if it's magic for coming from a Hydra. I don't think it is.
So should I should I heal him?
That's up to you. Yeah, no, he
Bring it
took
up to the
20.
group.
He got it all halved.
No, so he took 20. Okay.
He's fine.
Yeah. All right. What are we dealing with here? What do we see?
All right. You come to this room. It is, let's see, it's room number 8. Let's see, number 8. All right. What you have is an old, it looks like the chambers of someone that once was important, and now it's just rotted away tables and a few chairs. There's some paintings here, a sofa, and in the corner, let's see, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You all see this. You see what looks to be someone on their knees, chained up, hunched over, and you hear them whimpering.
Can I do a perception check on what this person is? If they actually. 21.
All right, because you're a druid and you rolled a 21, you have some familiarity with certain people that like to live out in woods and such. And you can tell that this is a night hag, and she's chained up for whatever reason. And the chains don't go to a bolted thing in the floor that they loop through. The chains go into the floor as if they were part of the floor. She's magically bound.
What do I know about night hags?
You know that they are very dangerous and would normally kill you on spot. They're child killers. They eat children.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Technically, we're all still under the influence of the past without trace. So
Oh, she's also
luckily-
chained up. so-
Luckily, none of us are children.
yeah. But my point is that we should be able to like obviously he failed the stealth against the Hydra, but we should all be stealth up because this is a dark room, and we have the shadows helping us. So we could just I whisper very quietly what it is, and I say let's just go around it again.
I give a thumbs up.
So kind of stick to the wall and edge our way around the room and see if we can get by without getting caught.
All right. So now we got an archway and a
All
door.
right. Well, actually, you can't see over there yet. As soon
I
as
can.
Rocky takes a step, he doesn't have the pass without trace. So
Well, he still does. The spell he
He
failed.
failed
The
it,
Hydra
remember?
failed, but the spell doesn't dissipate from him. The Hydra just sensed him anyway
he failed the stealth roll.
in the other room.
Against the Hydra, it doesn't.
That doesn't dispel the spell. That just means the
Oh.
Hydra sensed him.
Well, then he just needs to beat her passive.
Yeah, we all have to beat her passive. We're all gonna have to roll again.
All right.
I'm already over checking the door, I guess.
What was my self? Yeah. Okay.
I got a 28.
Good night.
I only got an 18 that time.
Me too.
All right. Duke doesn't have to worry about everybody else.
Arg.
I think you're muted.
Said, hey, I'm back.
Hey.
Roll a stealth.
Okay. Thank you.
Still with the plus 10.
Then it'd be 21.
All righty.
So we all make it.
Yeah, you all make it.
All right, so we head over to that.
How long does it last? An hour?
Blah, 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 blah. Oop, gotta find it again. Where is it at?
Oh.
No, I'm not even seeing it. I know it's in here. Where is it at?
I get it.
No, I can't even find the spell on my sheet.
Up to an hour.
There it is. Oh, there it is. I found it after that. Yeah, up to an hour.
Where are you guys going?
Wherever.
I
Oh, we're
assume
fo-
the
we're
guy
follow-
should
we're
tell us which way to go.
Following
but
him, which we're going to the.
I
Well,
assume the door.
yeah, he already said he hadn't been this way, so he doesn't know
Well,
anything about where he's at.
hold
so-
on. Didn't he say that he found a magically locked door that he couldn't get by?
Yes.
He went the other way.
Which this would be the other way. He'd have to go through. He still had to go through this room to go the other way. I think, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I think he went. There's two ways of getting there. He went the other way.
Well, we're gonna check this door. This is the further one from her.
Okay.
Since we moved, can we look? Can we see further up the archway?
Yeah, you can see that that's an archway. I mean, it's just a hallway right there. You don't see anything in it. It's just,
Okay.
All right. So if someone wants to open this door, it is locked.
I'll pick it again then.
Come on, lockpick.
That's a 15.
That's a fail.
Okay. And I can't try again, right?
You can try again one more time, then you'll have to wait a bit or let someone else.
Come on, Dookie.
Yeah, right. That was a 16.
Fail.
All right.
No.
It's
All
a
right.
steel door, and you can tell by your picking that it is not magical. It's just a very heavy-duty lock on the door.
I say, okay, let the professional at this, and I walk over to the door and I cast knock, and it just opens.
You cast knock.
Yes, choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, or a set of manacles, a padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access. Target is held shut by a mundane locker that is stuck by barred, or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. The object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
I don't know if I'd qualify that as heavy duty as mundane.
Mundane just means
A
not
mundane,
magical.
Means not magical.
yes, because then there's a separate section for magically locked doors.
One is magical, one is not.
I don't think that's the correct use of mundane, but it opens.
Hooray!
And as soon as it opens, she notices the doors creaking open and goes, "Who's there?"
And we just go through the door.
And you have an idiot with you named Rocky that goes, we're not here.
I push him into the room and leave.
I'm going through the door. We're out.
Okay.
If he
As
wants
you
to,
guys get past the door here, she doesn't see you, but she yells out, or well, I say yell out, but she shouts out anyway. If you won't survive without talking to me, I know what lies ahead. But go if you dare, try.
Oh, geez.
Of course, you push this guy in, so he's stuck with her.
well,
Well,
we
let
didn't-
him do the
he could
talking.
still-
Yeah, let Rocky ask him.
he didn't have to like go toward her.
Well, what else is he going to do?
Well, he could have still followed
There's a
us.
Hydra there.
No, he could have still followed us.
I don't. Did we? We didn't close or lock the
We
door.
didn't lock the door behind us.
Still open.
All right, well, he followed you then.
Well,
And got-
I-
no thanks. All right, so you heard what she said. What are you guys doing? You continue on?
Can we do
Can we
a
ask her what it is?
Can we do a perception check? Is it kind of too late?
Well,
Right?
you would lose all of your pass without trace, and you would be in a room with her. She is chained up, though, so you should be safe.
should be is not very reassuring.
So what do we think?
Or you can continue, and she could have been bluffing. She could be telling the truth. You don't know.
Let's just go.
All right.
I agree.
All right. I'm going to redo this here so we can see. All right. So you guys get to the corner. I assume you just go around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You don't see anything. There's just darkness up ahead. And as you get closer to the darkness, Dadgum. As you get closer to the darkness, you realize it's magical.
So we stop
There
being
is
able to see.
magical darkness up ahead.
Oh, great! I can see into that.
Yeah, Warlock can see. So
No,
Warlock.
wait, hold on. Let me just make sure. So it might only be when I cast it I can see into it.
Well, if you're willing to burn 2 sorcery points, I will let you see into it anyway.
Oh yeah, then totally.
Well, see if you have to burn them first.
All right.
Yeah, it just says if I use sorcery points to cast darkness, I can see into it.
All right. Well, you can still burn 2 points and see into it.
Okay, I'll take that deal.
All right. And all you see is just the hallway to the end of the hallway. All the way.
Can you
in
tell how
here.
long? Can you tell how far the darkness goes? The magical darkness
The
goes.
darkness is turning the curve. He can't see past the curve because it's a wall.
Right. Okay. I just was curious if he could tell if it ended or not, or where it ended.
So are you guys following him into the darkness? Are you gonna hold hands?
I was going to say we can't see, so I don't know how we follow him.
Well, you can hold hands.
And put my hand on the wall.
Or we can like
Yeah.
grab a piece of rope and like.
Guys, just because you can't see doesn't mean you can't move.
Well, I was just gonna say like we could pull out a piece of rope and like everyone take a hold of the rope.
Or just follow it with my hand on the wall.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Warlock, I assume you tell them it's looking pretty good over here till you get to the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we keep going.
So you turn the corner here, and you realize the darkness stops at this square.
Okay. So
And if he relays that on to me, then I'll walk on up
Yeah.
and look around.
So you all walk up. So are you going to continue or?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
yeah, Arg's gonna go around the corner and look.
Okay, well, you go around the corner and realize that you see a wall as you get closer. And you don't see anything shady at the moment.
Okay.
So I assume you continue trucking?
I am going to ask Rocky if he ever came this way.
And he says again, no, this is the new area. We must be on our way out.
I thought you said that it was locked behind a magic door.
Well, I mean, there's more than one way in the dungeon. I mean, I said I thought I found the way out, but it was locked by a magic door. This could be like the back door. I don't know. I've never been through this area. Continue.
This guy's very suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really hurt, so he won't take much to kill.
Well, first off, let me just. This was confusing to you guys, so let me just show you. This way is through the tar. This way is where you were, and where you went. He said he didn't go this way. He went this way,
Then
which would put him here.
what
The
I'm saying is,
magical door.
but he knew about the Minotaur, so he had to have came that way.
Well, he'd only went as
In
far
front
as
of the
when he saw
door.
the Hydra, and then he went back. Is what he's
Yeah.
saying.
He went here
He
and
never
then-
got by the Hydra,
Yes. He
and so
didn't
he
go
tried
through
the other way.
But it's too late now, but I told him to take us to the magical door. Why wouldn't he go the way he knew to go to get to the magical door?
Well, who knows?
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
Like you said, he's a little shady.
Well, right, and he's ahead of me, so I'm gonna have my. Kind of
Well, actually,
finger-
he's not, but I will make him ahead of you.
Yeah, we're
I
not.
have
walking.
I have my finger pointed at him like a toy gun,
Like a gun. You're
like I'm ready to cast a spell.
Okay, so you continue on the corner.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. As soon as you get to here, you don't see anything, but you feel slight pressure and like there's a slight pain. Do you continue?
Like I need to pee, or
Like you're heavy breathing, your chest hurt.
Like you're being crushed by something, but it's just like the air is thick.
Right. It's like you're in extra G's environment, basically. You feel a little pressure all over you, as if you're
Detect magic?
in the ocean.
I want to cast Detect Magic.
under pressure.
Do you stay there or do you back up?
I'm behind him, and when he
No. Ark.
I'll back up a little bit then to get out of
Okay,
it.
Yeah, you feel okay now. Yes, you detect magic, and there is an aura of some kind going through here and turning the corner. How far you don't know.
do I have any? Is this any kind of that I'm familiar with in any way, shape, or form?
You're going to have to roll for Arcana to know more than there's a magical aura.
Send the new guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Arcana.
Rocky,
I rolled
look there, look around the corner.
17 on Arcana.
Okay, 17 Arcana. I'm going to say that's good enough. You know this as some sort of pain aura, and it's as he goes into it farther, he'll be taking force damage.
Okay.
You don't know how high the pain threshold is set, though, so you don't know how high the damage will get to until you take it, in which case it may be costing you your life. It may do nothing but make you really hurt.
All right, let's go back and talk to this hag.
Yeah.
You guys, that agreed for everyone?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So we're going to say everyone gets to the hag. No problems there.
Are we gonna end
We're
up
not
in a
going to get
meeting?
close to her.
I feel like we're
Yeah,
gonna
we stay in the doorway.
We're going to stay
leaving
like
and exit.
across the room.
In the doorway. Yeah.
We're just
She's
gonna
gonna
take
have to
all of
move.
these characters out of this dungeon with us. Just unchain everybody and walk them all out. Let my people go.
If you don't attack us, we'll unchain you. No,
Everybody wants to get out of here. Everybody's chained up. Nobody likes this place.
nobody wants to be
Let's
here.
just bounce, gang,
Okay.
as a group.
So as soon as you guys all make your formation here, the hag goes, I see you couldn't take it. You need help knowing how to go and escape, don't you?
Yes, you hag.
Well, I'll make you a deal. As you can see, I am chained up here. I don't want to be chained. So I'll explain to you about the key, where to get it, how to escape from here. And in return, I won't harm you when you free me. What do you say?
I'm going to do a perception check on her words
Yeah.
It would be insight.
or insight. That's not going to tell me much. That's a 13.
I'll say sure.
Very well. Unchain me.
No, that's not what you said.
Tell
You
us
said you would
first.
tell us, then we would unchain you.
I said I will if, as in
No, that is not,
No. That's not what you
that
said.
is not what you said,
You
lady.
never said if. You said when we.
When you said when
You would tell us.
Well, even if I said when, let's not get into semantics here. When would imply you have to do it first. And
Yes, but it
I
doesn't
kind of
imply
step.
when.
I kind of step one step forward and say, "Hey, I got this, guys. Hey, my name's Warlock. How you doing? I'm a sorcerer. I know it's confusing, but how you doing?
Oh,
Also a bard.
I've been better, as you probably know.
Yeah. So here's the way I see it. We still got more of this darn tootin' place to explore. We might find a solution on our own. You're chained up. Who else is going to let you out? So I don't think you're the one who's in the position to be bargaining. And I'm going to roll
Persuasion.
persuasion on that one. That is a 26. No, 25.
Yes, your argument is compelling, but if I tell you, who's to say you'll free me?
If we free you, who's to say you're not going to kill us?
Exactly. It seems we have a standoff.
Okay, then I guess we'll see you later.
Yep. We
Good
can
luck.
find another way.
Yeah, and let's go explore the.
Let's
Hallway to the
see
north.
what the other path is, if we can, like through the archway.
Okay.
I mean, that would be like, because we don't know for sure we were even on the right track.
So you go up to this archway,
Yep.
and once you start to go through the arch, it's like, and you get knocked back. And as it's pulsating, you see about hip height this red area start to glow, and then it all goes clear again.
Okay.
So it's like a throbbing archway, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So
And we can't get in. We can't. Never mind.
So I'm gonna cast.
Right. As soon as that happened, the witch, the hag, she laughs and goes, "You need the key."
So I'm gonna try to spell magic on this little archway.
So you know how that works, right?
Yeah, for each spell of 4th level or higher, if it's 3rd level or lower, it just works. If it's 4th level or higher, on the target, it has to make an ability check against my spell casting DC. So in this case,
She's
10 plus the spell's level. So yeah,
So you would have to roll then.
no. Oh, I roll. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. Okay, yeah. So I gotta roll to see if I beat it. That's right. And I rolled a.
Nothing's added to it.
I'm trying to remember what my bonus is on this. 21.
Don't. Is something added to it? I didn't think anything was added to the roll.
It says on ability check. So I don't add my spell.
Unless it tells you to.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, in that case, it's a 17.
Fail.
So it's a higher than a 7th level spell. Okay.
Just spelled magic. You added your.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me read it again. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Yes.
So when I get my spellcasting
Yes.
modifier.
So that would be your wisdom.
Yes. And mine is a plus 5. So all right, it would have been a 22. So yeah.
All righty then. Well, you cast it, and it and disappears.
Sweet. So
And as you try and walk through, there was another one behind it, blocking you.
She's a humanoid, right?
She is, yes.
All right, I'm gonna cast Charm
Let me
first.
double check. I have it open right here. She is a fiend.
Oh. Well, that's not gonna help then.
So is a fiend a creature or a human?
A
Well,
fiend.
humanoid just means something that's shaped like a human. So yes, she's a humanoid, but the type of creature she is listed
But
in the book.
Can I try to cast Charm Person on her?
Oh yeah.
Because there's like a Charm Monsters. That's a different spell,
Right.
but I don't have that.
Okay.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. You must make a Wisdom saving throw. It does so advantage if you are fighting it, which we are not. So you need to make just a Wisdom saving throw.
I do.
Yes.
Well, I don't. She is immune to being charmed.
All right. That
And she goes, tried to charm me. I know you want some, don't you? There's obviously something going on here. It seems like you don't understand. I can help you. If you help me, just release me and I'll tell you.
I cast
We can
vicious
do it
mockery
at
on
the
her.
same time.
I cast vicious mockery on her.
What is
Okay.
that?
You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments to a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on next attack roll it makes.
Okay. Well, what do I roll for?
Wisdom saving throw. You have to beat a 15.
$16.
All right. Well, that's a cantrip, so no harm, no foul.
There you go.
All right. What'd you do?
Well, I mean, fellas, I just want to kill her, but obviously my judgment is probably not the greatest, so I'll let you decide.
I got a feeling I get
She
a feeling
piped
that we
up
have
after
to
you
do
say
this.
that.
What's that?
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
Me, I just said I got a feeling that we have to deal with her. I think we have to.
Not if Rocky never saw her before going the way he went.
Then we'd have to get by the Hydra again. But
Well, what if I offer? I can hear you, obviously. What if we do this? You have spells that do range damage, yes?
I'm not giving up that information to you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming you do. You're a sorcerer, aren't you? But anyway, why don't you go to one end of the room? You break my chains. I tell you what you need to know.
no.
And then you'll have plenty of time to destroy me if it is not useful. Or if I try to attack, which I will.
How about this?
What's talking?
It's not important what I am. What's important is what I can do for you. How about you tell us what we wish to know, and we will leave one of our friends there with you just in case we break our bond. You could take, I don't know, this guy, Rocky here. he can stand right next to you. Just go over, yes. And you can hold
I
him
don't think I
close.
want to.
Yeah, you're going to.
I don't
Trust me,
believe
this
I
will
am.
work.
Don't you want out of here, Rocky?
You're going to
Going out of here or not, Rocky?
Hey, Rocky. I'm actually going to use
You gonna
intimidation.
charm him?
No, I'm going to use intimidation.
I wanted to roll persuasion on her, but okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just curious if she would even go for it. Because if she won't go for it, there's no.
Well, yeah,
reason
there's
to-
no point in him walking over there if he won't go.
Just so you know, he rolled a 21 and it didn't work.
Well, we're bigger than him. We could force him over there.
I rolled an 18 on my persuasion.
Yeah, she doesn't go for that.
I say to him, just because I want to do this, because of both. I say, so Rocky, old pal. I know we've been through a lot so far. Here's the grits. Let me get down to brass tacks. You can either go over with her and let her go and maybe die, or I can kill you right now. And I roll not great. I rolled a 7.
So you weren't very intimidating.
And,
I thought my
and then
speech
I'll
was pretty
try-
good, though.
If he doesn't, I will.
Okay, go ahead. No, you can roll.
And intimidation. What is that?
But again, that doesn't do us any
That'd
good.
be 22.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to roll.
It's just a DC that you pick.
Yeah, it's just
The other-
Is he
I'm
intimidated
gonna-
or not?
That does it then. So he's scared of you, as everyone is, and he walks over to her.
Well, he's not going to walk over to her unless she tells unless he agrees to this deal.
No, I say we
Well,
just
yeah, you
have him
intimidate him
on.
into doing it.
I say we just have him unchain her, but we all have our attacks at the ready to attack her.
Sure.
So
That'll work. So he does his thing, and he manages, after he starts to sweat a little, where he breaks her chains, and she goes, "Ah, freedom. Now, I'm weak from being chained, so I won't even try to attack or be dishonest with you. What would you like to know so that I may leave
How
this
the-
place?"
How we can leave this place.
Yeah. Where's the key?
How you leave is you go and find the red key. The red key allows you to open the archway. There are 100 spells of the force field you were trying to dispel there. And the key will unlock them all and dispel them all. And there's a doorway, same thing, on the other side that will lead to the same hallway. I'm sure your friend here, I overheard you, that's the door he was talking about. And if you just go and follow the hallway, it'll lead you to stairs going down to the final level of the dungeon, the third level.
So,
But you first have to get the key.
and it is where?
Well, I assume you ran into the darkness down there in the hallway, yes?
Yes.
yeah, that part's easy. I
And
I
then
know
you
a bit
went
about the
and found
shadows.
Pain aura, yes?
Yeah, that's the one we.
Well, you must go through the pain aura. It will be very painful,
Painful?
but it shouldn't kill any of you. And once you go through there, you will find your way to a door. Unlock the door, and you will find a very large room separated by a wall. You will find it very run down and disheveled, and if you go past the wall that separates the room, is an open doorway, no door. You will find a Baylor, and if you defeat the Baylor, he will have the key on his person. But you must defeat him first.
What the hell? Do I know what a.
No,
All right. Can I use my nature thing to know what a Baylor
Baylor
is?
I mean, you can attempt it.
All right. I rolled a 22 on nature. What do I know about a Baylor?
Well, you know, as soon as I find it here in the book, I can tell you. I should have had these all marked already. That would have been very useful, probably. But anyway, a Baylor is a very powerful creature. It's actually a type of demon. And
Okay.
Baylor, here it is, I'm about at it. Ah, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. Going back to StreamYard, going full screen.
So it's a demon, which means I am also once again handicapped against it.
We got lots of demons. Okay.
Yes, it's very powerful. It
So we have.
you
we
know
have
it's what you know about it is that its attacks are magical weapon attacks, and you also know that it's very tough, and that it has true sight. So even if you manage to do darkness on it, it'll still be able to see all of you, except Duke, because as I told him, his cloak even goes against true sight.
So we have to walk through a hallway that's going to hit all of our hit points a bunch to then fight something that is a huge
Super
demon.
powerful.
I say to the group,
But
hey-
as she said, this is the hallway here. I mean, or not the hallway, the room. Pretend this line is a wall to here. This no Baylor. This Baylor.
And that's where the
And,
key is.
And the Baylor cannot fit in the doorway. So he's trapped on this side. He can't go through here. So
So we
So
could
can we
conceivably
can
put
we
a
rest there?
yes, if you want to rest here, you can, or you can rest anywhere here. Actually, you can rest right here if you want. I wouldn't do it with a hag there though.
No.
Now that you know he's here, there we go. Baylor.
I say to the group, well, we've been down here a while. We've kind of, we know about the lightning sand and the fire spurts, and I think we can live down comfortably here for quite some time.
What about the Russes?
I don't think they exist.
What about the what?
RUSs, Rodents of Unusual Size. It's from Princess Bride. I was making a joke.
If you like dying, come and visit. Visit us anytime.
I don't think I want to turn. Yeah. Well, I don't know that we have a choice here other than to go forward, but yeah, I think try to get through the pain thing and then
we rest there.
rest up to deal with this sucker.
What's up, Chad? How's it going, man?
And as y'all are saying that, the hag disappears.
Great. All right. Well, let's get on getting on then.
Yeah.
Oh, joy. We get to fight something big and maybe we can actually defeat it. I had to fight something big a long time ago in the dungeon and I almost died. Maybe with you, we will survive.
Yeah, I just happened to think about something. After we have a long rest, you'll have your one thing back.
Oh, you're right.
You're one.
I can be of use.
You could, banish
He's all
the.
happy about it. Woo-hoo!
Well, I'm guessing that the thing has the key on him. So if we banish him, I will be worried that
We would not have the key.
We would not have the key.
We need
Well,
to
if
kill
we
him
survive
and
enough
use
to
save
get
the banish
key,
for
I
something.
can do it. As long as
Maybe
one of the
Duke could sneak up there.
I was gonna say, can Duke sneak up to it? Steal the
Duke
key.
would try.
You want me to pickpocket a little sleight of hand
Yeah,
or something?
sleight of hand,
Yeah.
steal the key, and then back away, and then plane shift him away.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could make it right next to him without him ever knowing.
This is true. Or you guys could distract him and talk to him while I do it. But yeah, that's gonna be a tricky pickpocket. I don't even know what is this? A
So
Balrog? What is it?
Baylor?
Baylor. He
Baylor.
was actually, I think, inspired by the Balrog.
So
I'm
he's
going to
got
leave you guys.
he wears
with the
pants.
start of
To
the
fly you
Pandora.
fools.
So, yeah. I mean, we're definitely. This is the end of the campaign. We're definitely going to die here.
No, this ain't the end of the campaign.
Well, I know it's not the end of the campaign, but it is the end of our campaign because we are not going to defeat this.
How do you know?
Probably not.
I mean, unless there's some secret way to fight him that we aren't thinking about yet because we haven't seen the room. But
True.
I don't know.
I think you guys can have a chance. So anyway, worry about that later. Right now, you have this pain aura. How are you going to handle that?
maybe we
Wouldn't
just
take
got to
a
run
long-
through it.
No. Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
just run through it and then take a long rest after that.
Well, she said it. She said it.
This is Rocky talking. I keep forgetting I have to do it for the character.
Yeah, she said that it shouldn't kill any of us. So, how about our strongest go through and yell down how hard it hit them, so we'll know.
Or you go through first.
Well, let's.
You look pretty strong. That sounds like an
I
excellent
have-
idea.
I'm a little hardy. I have.
And he tells you, I don't know how he would communicate this, but I'll just tell you, minus his 20, he has 90 hit points.
Okay, he's the hardiest.
Yeah, then he's definitely the hardiest.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
Yeah, not even close.
All right.
Which is why
I'll let
close.
you know how hard it hits. Okay.
so he starts going through, and he's like, ah, and then he goes through very labored steps, very hard breathing. He feels like he's going to die. Then after he gets through this 10-foot square here, he gets out of it. And
how much damage did he take?
Hey, fellas! It beat me up pretty bad, but I made it okay.
and he somehow communicates through that he took 50 hit points of damage.
Yeah, I cannot make it through.
Yeah. I can make it barely.
That's rolling.
So it could be worse.
Yeah.
Or it could be
Yeah.
less.
If it's worse, I'm toast. Also,
My
Well,
my
and if it's worse, depending on how it rolled, it could get all of us.
my
Yeah.
max hit points is 53. I'm at 45 right now.
Right. You want me to heal everybody?
That's not. I mean,
Well, he'll
I mean,
get
it doesn't be that
back.
good if it's over our max. Like,
It's 5d10 if you go through the whole thing.
so he took maximum damage.
He got max.
Okay,
All right,
well, I
well,
would
And I
barely
would actually
survive.
roll for all of you.
I guess I will go next so that if I do die, that someone can maybe drag my corpse through.
Yeah.
If I go unconscious.
I'm through last, unless
Why
somebody
don't
drops.
you all-
Well, right now I'm
Why
52.
don't you
So
tie a rope to everyone? That way, if someone doesn't make it, you can pull them out and heal them.
Yeah.
we can do that.
I shout to him. That would have been smart for the first person to poke through.
I didn't know I was the hardy one.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we told
You
you
said
you
that
were.
before you went through.
Well, I'm processing new information.
Yeah, we're totally dead. All right. I guess let's see how much damage we all take. I mean, there's only forward,
All right, so
I
who's
guess.
going through first?
Right.
I'll go through.
Or well, why don't we
I'm
just
gonna
have?
assume you make it and put you right here, and now we're going to roll. 10,
Of course.
3, 7, 4.
27.
Uh-huh. So you make it just fine then.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm at 18.
Okay.
That's
All right,
fine.
who's next?
His definition of just fine is different than mine. Who else has the? I'm at. I guess. Clickbait was the next worst off.
I'm 52. I have 52 points right now.
Less
because I
than
dropped before.
him. I'll go.
Okay, so whoever said that, yours is
It's Duke.
1,
There you go.
7, 3, 1, 6.
18. All right.
All right, and next up, I assume, is clickbait.
Yeah, pass me through.
Okay. You take 2,
Tell us what kind of
5.
damage it was.
yes, force.
Force.
Okay.
1, 8, 9.
25.
Yep.
All right, is Arg next or Uguay?
Uguay would go next.
Yeah.
Arg got more than me.
All right, Uguay, it is 1, 5, 5, 3, or excuse me, that's an 8, and 4.
So 23.
All right, now Arg, you are 1, 2, 10, 3, 1, 7,
24.
and everybody makes it.
Okay, long rest.
There you go.
Before you do that, Rocky says, "I'm going to see if there's a window in that door and make sure it is locked." So he goes and checks, comes back and reports there is a window that he can see in there, and it is locked. It's a big stone door. It is locked, and there is a window to see inside.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to do anything before you long rest,
No.
I mean, it's probably the safest place we can find between a pane wall and a locked door.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah. All right, so
Is there
everyone
anybody
long
coming?
rest. Okay, what level is everyone at? 8?
8.
Okay, you're now 9.
Oh, I was not prepared to level up.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know you would I actually had this whole plan where you would go through here. There was like a little storyline I had going, and you were like, "Nope."
Never make plans as a DM.
Well, make
I
plans.
I
but
knew
just
it would
expect them to
be
change.
possible to skip it, but I was like, okay. Yeah. So anyway, what we'll do is we'll just let's see.
Well,
we got,
technically, you could have redirected us that way because you had the guy that was guiding us, and we kept going the way we were going. We told him to lead us.
be honest. If I had made him make you go a different direction, you
If he
would
had
have
told
We would have
us-
been fine because we said lead us to the door that you.
We
need
said
to
lead
keep
us
to.
out of this place.
I didn't
We're
say I
following
played
it.
it well.
Anyway,
So, I'm
Anyway,
saying.
we
All
got
right, so we're going to
30
9.
minutes.
I don't know. I haven't looked what I got to do for 9 yet.
I know we got 30 minutes. So why don't we go ahead and end early, and we're off for everyone who's watching. We're not playing next week, and you guys could have plenty of time.
We're going to be down a man when we take this thing on.
Well, no, because you got Rakshasa or Rocky.
So, yeah,
Who
but
knows nothing.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
he can fight pretty decent though. I mean,
All
we
right.
haven't had to have him fight yet though.
But yeah, we're missing one of our 2 big damage dealers.
Yeah, you'll be missing. I think Alec. is
Yeah,
the that-
one of our 2 big damage dealers.
Well, yeah, but I did make sure you have a 5th person though. You're going to survive this. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure you might survive this.
Might survive.
But anyway, yeah, that's it, everybody. We're doing it a little early tonight because there's no way to make them go face the Baylor and then level up. And I mean, they might.
I don't know how long
but
it
I'd
takes
feel
to
better
level
if they
up.
were a level higher.
So if my character dies, I get all your Wolverine comics.
How
Is it
on
that
earth
good of a
do you think I
guarantee?
would do that? So anyway, we're not going to play next week, and we will be back the following week. Alec Warlock will not be there with us, and yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. Come see if they survive next time, and we'll see y'all later.